Welcome back everyone to Fox West Texas Live at 9. Well, it was a windy Monday across West Texas. I took this video earlier this afternoon at Lake Nasworthy in San Angelo. Those waves were rocking and rolling today with those strong westerly winds, upwards of 30, 40 plus miles an hour. And that's what it does to the lake out there. So I didn't see a single boat, nobody out on Lake Nasworthy today. Nobody fishing, and doesn't stay away from the lake pretty much, because those were the conditions earlier this afternoon. There were some birds standing right by the shoreline trying to take in, I guess, a free bath as those waves kicked over the shore there. But it was a rough one out on Lake Nasworthy today, and wind gusts right across the street over at the Weather Service, Mathis Field in San Angelo, 47-mile-an-hour gust earlier today. Abilene, 35 miles an hour. Brady, 32. Coleman, Haskell, Sweetwater right around 30 miles an hour. So no matter where you were across West Texas, we had that sunshine and those strong westerly winds. Good news though, those winds have backed off this evening. Live look at San Angelo, looking pretty good out there. Those winds now 6 miles an hour instead of that 47 earlier today. 46 is the current temperature, 50 right now in Abilene. Current temperatures up in the big country, upper 40s right around 50 degrees, 50 in Breckenridge, 49 right now in Throckmorton, 47 Haskell, 47 in Benjamin. Moving on down to the Concho Valley, mid to upper 40s. Looking pretty good for 9:15, 9:20 at night, but it's the winds that were the big story earlier today. Now out of the west at about 5 to 10 miles an hour, so much calmer conditions. Those westerly winds brought that dew point temperature way down. We were talking dew points yesterday in the mid-60s. Much drier desert air returned to West Texas today. Those dew points this evening sitting in the mid-20s. And satellite and radar not tracking anything across West Texas. That wind maker, though, was all associated with this low pressure and this storm moving through the Midwest right now. A lot of snow from Nebraska, Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, Wisconsin, all the way through the Midwest and into the Northeast. And take a look at the winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings, going all the way from Omaha, all the way through Chicago, Detroit, all the way to New York City. So a big time winter storm up to the north. Thankfully, we're not dealing with anything with that, just that wind. And now that low pressure is pushing on out of here, and we are starting to see those winds calm down across West Texas. Lows tonight, going to get chilly out there. Clear skies will be in the mid-30s, right where we should be for this time of year. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, less wind. We'll still have a westerly breeze, 10 to 15 miles an hour, possibly up to 20 miles an hour off to the northwest, but much calmer than they were today. We'll have those temperatures in the upper 50s off to the northwest, mid to upper 60s here in the Concho Valley, even some low 70s if you're down towards Mason, Junction, and Menard. So a nice sunny Tuesday on tap for us across West Texas. 7-day forecast, a drier week ahead, slight chance. That's a slight chance of a passing shower early on your Wednesday. Temperatures coming down though, 53 for high Wednesday, 59 on Thursday up in Abilene. Concho Valley, we're talking 67 tomorrow in San Angelo, 56 on your Wednesday, 61 Thursday. Looking good back to the low 70s on Saturday and looking good as we head into next week. So Tim, that wind today was awfully strong, but at least we had that sunshine. So
yeah, to be honest with you, other than coming in here this morning, I didn't really get a chance to be outside too much today. I stepped out briefly between shows. It was cool, but at least the wind died down altogether.
Those winds definitely died down by the time we had that 6. But earlier today, when I was out by that lake,
yeah,
it felt like a hurricane.
Really?
It was blowing, yeah.
It's pretty cool to see. You know, it's a man-made lake, no tide, and of course, just to see the wake like that, especially that part where that beach is, that's a no-wake zone right there. So
exactly, yeah.
And it was ripping.
I mean, it's not that big of a lake. I know those waves you see up in Chicago and Lake Michigan. I mean, that's
right.
a huge lake.
Right.
Lake Nasworthy, I mean, you have to have strong winds to see waves like that.
Hey, I'll tell you what, if this was June or July, there definitely would have been an advisory to not be out there.
Yeah, you don't want to be there. It's a popular area in the summertime.
Yeah.
It would have been a mess today.
Interesting. All right, well, good job as always, Joe.